The sky above Erdan was torn into silence as Eltherian warships entered the atmosphere, their giant hulls eclipsing the sun and plunging the ruins of the city into darkness. From the colossal machines descended troops in chrome armor, marching with relentless precision. Kaelen, the Iron Commander, led the mission, his crimson armor reflecting the somber light. What could justify such force against a planet already devastated? Was the human resistance more dangerous than it seemed? To Kaelen, the reason was irrelevant. His task was clear: eliminate any remaining threat. The troops advanced, but an unsettling silence filled the city. No echoes, no trace of life. Then came the alerts: a missing unit in the western sector, another in the eastern. The tension grew, but there was no explanation for how such well-equipped forces could simply vanish. When a visual report arrived, the uneasiness turned to fear. The footage showed a lone figure, shrouded in shadow, standing among the rubble. Motionless, she exuded something that Kaelen could not define, but that made the impossible seem real. For the first time, he sensed that the enemy might be something beyond his comprehension. What would you do if you were in Kaelen's shoes? Would you face the unknown or retreat in the face of the impossible? Leave your opinion in the comments and don't forget to like this video to support stories like this. The image froze as the camera focused on the mysterious figure, before the transmission fell into absolute silence. Who is he? Kaelen roared, his voice echoing through the ruins. No response came. His elite were being slaughtered, and he knew this being was responsible. It's just one man, Linera murmured beside him, but the lack of conviction in her voice was evident. A man who took out 2 units without a sound, Kaelen corrected, his tone sharp as razors. We're being hunted. Wasting no time, Kaelen ordered the full sweep protocol. High-precision drones and thermal sensors were activated as the troops adjusted their formations. Even with the most advanced technology, the emptiness of the city remained. Every second amplified an uneasy feeling. This man seemed to control the environment, using the ruins as an extension of his own strength. Report. Kaelen demanded as another disappearance was reported. They say he is death himself, came a soldier's hesitant voice over the channel. The commander would not tolerate superstition. There are no ghosts here. He is a man. And men bleed. Kaelen sent Linera and her team to Sector 3, where the last signal had been recorded. Eyes fixed on Linera's camera feed, he watched the troops advance. Every corner seemed to breathe menace, and the silence of the city echoed a grim doom. Something's not right, whispered one of the soldiers, breaking the oppressive silence. Stay quiet and alert, Linera ordered, her eyes scanning the darkness. He's watching us. Minutes of tension dragged on until movement caught their attention. A shadow slid between the crumbling buildings. Linera signaled for them to move forward, but when they rounded the corner they found only emptiness. The distant sound of metal echoed, adding weight to the air around them. He's toying with us, Linera muttered, gripping her gun. Suddenly, a sharp noise erupted behind them. The camera caught only a single figure before 2 soldiers fell. Their gunfire was futile. He, the Spectre, moved too quickly, disappearing into the shadows before they could react. Reinforcements, now! Linera shouted. The Spectre reappeared briefly, and his blade finished off the squad. The camera went black. Zarek heard it all. Gather in the central square, he roared, trying to maintain control. The remaining troops gathered, but they were shaken. Then laughter echoed through the ruins. You cannot escape, a voice boomed. This world will be your grave. Zarek saw the figure emerge, silent and imposing, as if fate itself confronted them. Fire, he ordered. Plasma blasts lit up the square, but only struck empty space. Kaelen's heart was beating furiously. Each shot seemed futile, as if the enemy had predicted his every move. The shadow wasn't just fast, it defied the rules of time, striking with deadly precision and disappearing without a trace. A scream echoed. Kaelen turned in time to see a soldier fall, his throat slit. Panic took hold. The executioners, trained to kill, were now firing blindly, as another fell and more blood stained the devastated square. Kaelen gripped his rifle, trying to control his fear. This wasn't a battle. This was a massacre. A chill ran down his spine. Something was behind him. He spun, but it was too late. The shadowy figure stared at him, motionless, as if time had stopped. "You were never the hunter," whispered the low voice, cold as the night wind. "I will fight to the end," Kaelen growled, raising his blade. The blows came quickly, but the shadow was even faster. With one swift movement, he disarmed Kaelen, who fell to his knees. The last thing he saw was darkness enveloping him. In the square, silence reigned. The shadow disappeared into the ruins, leaving only bodies and the echo of inevitability. Did you like this outcome? Was death really invincible, or was there another way to defeat it? Share your theories in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more intense and exciting stories like this one. Until next time.